There's some push and shove when it comes to this format in that you want to play your bombs, you want to play your rares, but you also want to be in the open color and get paid off later. I watched a friend of mine do a draft earlier. He had 6 rares in black-red, and 3 of those came in pack 3. This card is like fine, but you don't have much control over what's going on here. It's kind of a red-green card only. I want to say this is the best card. And this is solid. I hate taking a gold card first. This is a bad pack. I'm going to take this rare. This is also a gold card. This is interesting. So this rare is good if you're life gain. And you can kind of take it and see if you're life gain. And it's easy to not be upset about it. This is like the best red creature that's common. It's pretty good removal. This is a decent aggressive creature. I think I want to just take like the good red card. I'm not huge on this unless we get like quite a bit of life gain. Alright, this gains life. This also gains life. Although not as well as this gains life. I think you probably take this rare. We're just rare drafting now. I love this card. I've never got to play with it, but it's clearly amazing. If we end up red-white, that has a lot of upside. Sure Strike is good in this format. This is decent. Sometimes it's too slow. This is perfectly fine. You gotta have some removal spells. I don't know if we're off green yet, but because we could still be green-red and just get off this white. You know, you could also be Naya too. Like you could be green-red splash, just Lantern Flare, honestly, because it's like a green-white card that is fine if you don't have the red, but might have upside if you draw your 1 red or something. Or your one white or whatever, I don't know. Just however it lines up. I have not been impressed with this draft so far. When I drafted with my buddy earlier, like he first picked the 5/6 flying trample vampire, so that was like a good place to start. And somehow like people just let him be in that deck. So we could have had 2 of these if we were stupid and just took a gold card first. Probably take it here. All this other stuff's replaceable. Specimen is quite decent, but Wandering Mind's where you want to be if that's open. You get a bunch of spells. We just played a Wandering Mind deck, but it was a winner. I played the 7 mana take an extra turn for the 2nd time, and I don't think you should play that card. My theory the first time was, I'm going to just play it and see if you can cast this and have it be okay, and it was. The 2nd time, I had a lot of flyers, so I was like, maybe I just cast it for 3, because he can't block me. Man, all these packs are pretty bad. This is like fine. We haven't taken much black. I feel like that's just, we're never going to be there. I don't know about this. This card's like okay. Oh, here we go. So here's a life gain card. Oh, jeez. I'm just taking that. It's just like too good. And this is good too. So this white is the least likely thing we play, but if we get some really sick white, we might get back into it. This is a pretty medium pack 1. All these cards are very good. but it's only 5 cards in an archetype that we think is open. We do have rares. And we could even splash this. Although I don't think it's worth it. It's a removal spell that gains life, which means it kind of goes with our gain life thing. It doesn't go to face. If you could cleave and it was any target, it's interesting. I guess we're not totally off white. I like this better. These 5 cards are better than this 5 cards plus the red, I think. Even though white's a little bit open. But we didn't get that much life gain. We've got like 2 cards that gain life right now. Which means we can't quite go off with this. If you get a couple of the 1/1s that tap to gain a life and like a good handful of this type stuff, then you're really doing it. I'm not sure where we are right now. Right now, I'd rather be the blue-red deck, provided we get more of the stuff. But this is a possibility. Howling Moon is not very good. I mean, it is good. The second part is not going to happen very often unless you're really making them desperate. You kind of tax them. It's kind of got, it's like a tax effect. It's like, okay, well, I'm going to make advantage doing whatever I want on the first paragraph. And then the second paragraph is like, if they need to catch up at some point, you get 1 wolf at some point, and that's it. Wash Away isn't very good, but you'll play it sometimes. And by you'll, I mean, I've had it cast against me once, and it was pretty decent. Alright, white. Catilda. Man, Catilda's good. She gains life. This is good. I feel like this package is still better. This card's quite a bomb and it gains life. We're never going to get the Rending Flame again. This is kind of a pivot point. I'm going to try this and see if we can just play more rares. We'll see. That could be a mistake. We're going to get punished immediately by seeing like more red-blue stuff. I could splash these if I get enough spells, but usually red-white doesn't have a million spells. I've seen this card do some work, though. Spirits and Enchantments. This is more of a blue-white card than anything, but I guess we could be blue-white. Alright, so the red, not great. The blue, fine. I actually like pump spells in this format. I don't know what seems... I guess blue seems more open than red. I don't want to play 2 of those. 2. Here we go. I guess we could still be blue, too. I mean, this red's not great. It's merely fine. Another one. Alright, so we're this life gain deck now. And I want to say that we're probably just as blue as we are red. I think our red's like a little bit better than the blue right this second, but the blue's more open, clearly. Enchantment's pretty decent, I've found. Hmm. 9/4. These come around. All this stuff comes around, really, and this might be the best card. I think we're going to do this. Red seems not open. This guy could be turned on in our deck. So we didn't really do too bad. We took the white rares. We kind of ended up getting to be white. I actually really like this card for some reason. It's like expensive for the format, but it does what you want. We just need some aggression, I think. Aggression doesn't... Well, aggression's not a good term, honestly. It is when you are beating down like white-red, but it's really just board presence is all I mean. This card beat me once and I hated it. Hated my whole life. Just would never play it. I can imagine playing this, although I've never seen it on board. Or maybe I saw it once. You have to be pretty desperate for blood. Although making a blood, sacking it for value, you could do worse, I guess. Here's a card that's excellent in this deck. This is fine. This has some upside. More upside. I'll only play Throngs if I get 3. It blocks plenty. Here's 2. I want to get more like stitched assistance and stuff to go with him. He's definitely more of like a blue-black card, but I mean, there's plenty of blue stuff that matters. Cradle of Safety, like we don't have sick bombs, but this could assemble a sick bomb. Spirits or enchantments. This is a pretty replaceable 2-drop. It's not a very good rare. It's only okay. It's the Throng. If it wheels, I'll take it. Pack Song Pup is the best card in this pack, probably. I think this card is good, but I haven't had tons of luck with it. I just think it's good, personally. Bleed Dry, of course. I think this is pretty good in our deck, and so is this. These come around. Syncopate, strong. I wish this was counters. It's probably this. There's another one of these to really go off with our guy, but you gotta take removal when you get it. And we have not tons of non-creatures, so I think I'm going to end up playing this Throng because I think that other one's going to wheel, and that'll put me at the 3 threshold I need to not hate myself for playing it. I wish it searched a Throng when you ETB'd, though. Like, it dying, you kind of got to do a little work there. More work than I'd like. This is clearly the best card. Wouldn't mind a chill. There's a chill anyway. I think... God. Do I just take a flyer? Or this double strike guy threatening enough? I'm taking another one of these. This is really what we want. We don't have training, which sucks, and this guy's excellent with training. But we do have one rare that really likes it, and the double strike guy likes it, so... Some late black-red cards there. What would we cut right now? My gut says these Throngs. Oh, here's training and one of these. Damn. I do want this flyer. Normally, I would just say like that removal spell is way better, and it is. Training has proved to be not as good as you'd think. Seemed like it was going to be obviously amazing at first. Sometimes you go off with it, sometimes you don't. Usually you want the guys that, like, training guys that train guys, and then, like, an enchantment lets you train them back, and I don't know. It's a whole thing. If you can get a couple counters on guys, you're doing it, but a lot of these enchantments don't give power, so I don't like that card enough. It is annoying, merely. Would I play 4 of these to go off with our guy? Could very well be. I'm gonna take a hard look at playing 4 of them. If nothing else, like, you get a few on board with double strike. It's pretty threatening. You just have to block every turn. If we play a lot of creatures, this is good. Adamant Will might be something we want 2 of. Especially since we passed that 1 removal spell. My gut says this deck is kind of good. That's what I think. I think this is actually going to be fine. And if there was ever a time to go off with Voice of the Blessed, this has got to be it. In a perfect world, we could put like 5 counters on this on 1 turn. That would be absolutely absurd. This is way better. Second to last Spore Crawler. It's like unheard of. Cards just value. Even with the 5 drops and the possible 6 drop cleave kill spell, looks like I could play 16 lands. Do I need 4 of these? Probably not. So this guy can attack. I never got that 3rd one. Throngs. Easy. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 enchantments. This is probably good enough. 8? I didn't count that. 8? This is a pretty low curve. If I cut a plains, I'll get to cast the rare on turn 2 in less frequently, for sure. But then I only have to figure out 1 cut. And I do want a lot of creatures. I wouldn't hate 18. This guy can get some of these. I wish I had more of these, honestly. Spirits and enchantments. So what's a spirit? That, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Guy's gonna be good. Cruel Witness I don't think we can cut, but it is the most out of place. Does buff this guy, but so does everything with Traveling Dude. Maybe it's just 1 Adamant Will. We're gonna try this. I think this deck's pretty cool. I'm interested to see how it plays out. Alright. See how this wild deck plays. Minister into double strike guy seems okay. Not on the play though, which sucks. He missed a drop. Cool. Do we attack? I think we do. I just have to assume that he'd use the destroy, you know, do 2 damage to attacking creature or whatever. If he has that, he'd certainly use it on this, and we would Adamant Will hit him for a lot. Okay. I could play this and get a counter right away. I think it's better to just do this. Just get this dude out of the way. This card is imprisonment. Not the end of the world. It's more mana efficient to do the flyer. This guy's bigger though. Actually, this is kind of cool. I can tap, give this guy power, attack, untap this guy, get 2 counters on this guy. If I draw planes, then I'm really going off because I can protect everything. I just don't want him to play something with like 5 toughness. Okay. Sure. That'll work. Alright, we're gonna do this guy. Yeah, that was pretty sick. I would have been excited to actually do the stuff with that card, but I guess a concession is all you get sometimes. Okay. Persistent Specimen is pesky, is how I would call it. Pesky, pesky. Ooh. And he fuels Soul Siphon board by himself. Pretty neat. This is fine, because, like, now he can't exploit off it, which is, like, the main worry, is just having, like, this free exploit outlet. A 1/4. Aight. I guess I would trade this. That guy's in our way. This is the perfect spot for, like, Binding Geist. Like, it kind of just nerfs their attack. Blah, blah, blah. This sucks. That's much more annoying. Alright, I'm not gonna do this yet. I'm gonna do this. So we'll get in, do our 3 damage. Instant. It's pretty good. So now we got 4 guys, so we can do 4 damage, gain 4 life if we need to. This is not a problem yet. Blood Fountain, also not a problem. Technically neither is this. Oh, that's annoying. I'm gonna just kill that. It would have been cool if he attacked with this, but no such luck. I guess we can wait on this even one more turn. I feel like he's got removal for whatever we put this on. So I kind of want to put it on whatever's the lamest guy. Man, he just did 3 damage like 3 times in a row, and we are at 28. It's wild. I am afraid of him playing just a mythic. Or any of the other unfair things. Sure. Sure. I'm kind of just thinking I just go for it now. He does have something. Chill. It's not a huge something, but it's not nothing. I assume he has to trade here. And put this on some... I mean, we could do... Yeah, we could do this on something, we get to attack for 3, and then this on something, we can attack for 3 again, so... I don't know. It's looking pretty bad for Flaming Sheep. He's about to go down in a flaming pile. He has Toxrill. We don't have time, but... He has to draw a land. So he gets back Toxrill and a 2-drop, probably Dissenting. Yep. Alright. I don't think he has enough time to win, but... I'm gonna do this. Does targeting this with anything matter? Yeah, I guess it does. Because I have to get in. Could just guarantee I get in for 3. Nah. We need this to turn on this. He has to have an answer for Griff Rider right away, but if he plays Toxrill, that is an answer right away. It actually kills 2 things. We might even lose the game. No land, 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 no land. Got there. Alright. So now if he deals with Griff Rider, that sucks, but if he doesn't, we win. Jesus. Okay. It's been fun. We almost got Toxrill, which is one of the best cards I've ever seen in my life, honestly. 2-0. Sick. It's the only way you can win is win before they have 7 mana in this format, man. Jeez. I'm ready. Cage the badge. So, cage is a badge? Like something you pin on your shirt to get into a concert backstage? The badge's name is Cage? Help me understand, Cage the Badge. What are you? Yeah. Okay. I think I want to play Catilda and just let him do this, right? I'm going to play 2 things next turn and it'll be a 4/4 flying. Pro werewolves. He did not play werewolves. This fungus almost looks like a spider. This looks like webby. These are like little spidery legs. Yeah, we're just gonna take this. See if our 2 rares on curve actually do it, or if we just lose because we tried to protect them. We did lose. Fight. Fight. Okay, we didn't. He has attack, or destroy target attacking creature. He had Valorous Stance. Oh my god. Ridiculous. That sickens me. Okay. That sucked. We played 2 things and turned on his removal spell, thinking it was a different removal spell. Silly. Sure. Oh boy. Alright. God, I want to land. I think we play the double strike enchantment and then try and attack. Okay, he did have that, so I was correct. Could cast this and leave the... No, I'm gonna play this guy. If we draw a land, we can double strike and Fierce Retribution, which is really what I want to do. Okay. Oh, he has another kill. Yep. I'm gonna... Fuck. Alright. You convinced me. I got scared. Okay. I'm just gonna kill his guy. He's gonna kill my guy, though. Just play something with smaller power. Okay. So this is good. We're gonna attack. I'm afraid of him having a board wipe, but just gonna play out all this stuff. We still got this guy, at least. Board wipe would be horrendous, but okay, no big deal. He gives this first strike. Oh well. Oh, he did have another one. And he's gonna give it first strike. Can do it one more time. He certainly had it all. But I'm not that worried yet. Certainly winning the race. Yeah. We'll make him do it again. Flying lifelink protection from vampires. He certainly has no vampires in this deck. Hopefully he doesn't have another destroy target creature. I don't want to suit up these traveling ministers. This is just a trade, dude. I am offering you a trade in exchange for three cards in your... What could you have? What? We're gonna win this game. Unless he plays Avonbrook Caretaker or something. You got it, dude. This. I'll play both of these if I draw any land, I think. On the same guy. Fuck. No. I'm gonna play this flyer. Because then I get to look at the top cards after I play these. I think he concedes unless he draws something insane. Yeah. What are you gonna do? Win, I guess. Just doesn't do anything. Seems like a pretty clear, just put this Geist back. Hope to get a Plains. Or at least the double strike guy on 2. Or at least a Plains on 2. Come on, Plains. One time. Boom. Game over. Nice knowing you. I guess he's black, so he just has 5 removal spells in his hand, so no sweat on his off his sack there. Never mind. Okay. Dope! Dope! This will be a fast video. Is this game only fun when you win? On any video, I would say no. Like, this is a fun game. You're just trying to have a good time, do little combos, but actually, yes, it's really only fun when you win. That's not entirely true. I've had good games where I lose, but those games are less fun than if I had won. Obviously. We haven't played against vampires, really, have we? Getting our rare Other Spirit off the top would be excellent. Oh, speaking of rares, I think we... Let's attack in. Adamant will that thing, if at all possible. Yep. Chandra, man. Chandra. Mythic, of course she is. Of course you are, sweetheart. You're mythic. Everybody knows that. This guy's mythic, so he knows that I have Fierce Retribution. He didn't know, or he didn't care. I guess he's good with this. What else do you have? Okay. Okay. He's got it all. Yeah. We're gonna do this. Gonna do this. Yep. I don't want to just Stitched Assistant this Geist. I mean, I kind of do, but I'd rather him get bricked by their defense first. I feel like he wants to put this in the sky and then give it first strike, or maybe this in the sky. He wants to do something to block this Catilda. Also, like, Stitched Assisting this Geist shrinks Catilda. If I do this before I officially block, then he can't blow me out, I guess. Normally you would never do this. But in this case, if you're already blocking, he can do 2 damage to him and kill him. He can blink him. I'd be fine. Alright, he blinked him. And he had a guy, crazy. Alright. You got it, fam. I think we do... we do want to get in on the ground. But now he has 3 cards in there. I guess we just do both in the air. And get rid of this double strike guy on the ground. To draw a card. That forces him to use this next turn. Cradle to Safety. Not like the best, but fine. If we draw a land, we can kind of do a lot. We could do a thing where we give Catilda +1/+1 twice. +1 and then +1. Not literally +1/+1. Technically +2/+0. And then when he thinks he's going to go to 1, we can Cradle of Safety. He's definitely going to put something in the air to block, because the Twin Blade Geist. I want to draw a land pretty badly. I don't care about his attacks particularly. Kind of just like at 28 life. Throw a fireball. Alright. In our deck to deal with that, we have nothing remaining. We could trade. Kind of like that. We don't care about that, though. We'd rather attack, right? I don't think we're in a position to just kill him right this second. I guess this is a mistake if he has that deal 2 damage spell. I should have done it pre-combat for the same reason as before. Alright, here we go. He could have a lot of things. It's not like he could have Valorous Stance. He could have Bounce. Like, he's just not dead. Oh, he's got a second one of these? God mode. Sick. Never mind. It's a vampire. Fuck. 5-0. This deck has felt quite strong. The last time that I got 7 wins, I had a bunch of those ministers. So I feel like Minister might be like my most winning. It's clearly my most winning card. Get them in multiples, get value off them. Oops. I was gonna just block, but that doesn't really make sense. If he kills this, he kills it. Also fine. This deck has been nutty. Ooh. That's a stop sign. When he dies. Yeah. We don't have really good ways to deal with Edgar long term. I think we're just gonna race him. Hope that this 5-drop isn't too scary. It was scary though. Look at that. It's a scary card. Alright. Fuck. We might lose this one. It would have been cool to 7-0, but we're definitely not in the driver's seat currently. These 2 cards are good. Let's try and trade this in, and let's see. I guess this guy. We'll have to deal with those lifelink vampires, which sucks, but... Oh, we never get our spirits. Bummer. Alright. I think... Just get in. Just doesn't matter. Obviously, ideally, we just put this on a guy and then destroy this angel. We'll put it on this guy. Okay, we're dead. It was fun while it lasted. Jesus. Got it all, baby. Alright. Now we have to race this lifelink as well. Easier to just deal with the guys on the ground, though. Yeah, super dead. Look at this. It's fucking nuts. All we have is a guy that can only attack when we cast this stuff. And he's got blockers forever. Oh, fuck, what do we do? So give him double strike. Fuck it. No. We'll wait. Oh, it gets quasi-haste. We needed to give it... Yeah, we're dead. Okay. That was a mistake. I should have given it lifelink. But I didn't want to, because I can never attack. Look, we didn't have a minister at all that game, and we lost. Coincidence? We can't cast, like, much. Cannot cast much. Ministers? In. I think we just want to skip one of them, though. We need double white, but we also need blue, so that's kind of a tough call. Sick. People concede to this, usually. See how bad it gets for our opponent. Destroy target attacking creature is frustrating. I would hate if he had it, but what are we going to do? Like, he's always going to have it. Is he not? Like, okay. I think we'll probably just Piercing Light this Pack Song Pup eventually. Or maybe Circle if we have to. We could have played nothing and then, like, you know, he would have just attacked, but... Blue, okay. That's a good card. So he gets a 1/1. Is there any reason to just... No, I guess not. Alright. Chump block. Now it flies. Yep. Pack song. Song of the pack. I hear you, dog. I feel you, even. Alright, so here we're gonna just... Circle of Confinement this thing. Give this an extra power. Probably gonna save this guy if I can. Oh, wow. Okay. However do you win? Either he's got something or he doesn't. Alright. That's not nothing, but it's not enough. Let it sink in. It's over. Victory. That was a 2-mana 7/7 Vigilance Angel, basically. Holy moly. You know what? This hand is not the best. It's not the best. We don't really have a good way to gain life. This does gain life at instant speed. That could be good. It's a little bit better now that we have a land to at least play this, but we're pretty far away from our game plan. This is the one game where doing an 8-8 split screwed me. There's definitely an argument for cutting the Cruel Witness, playing the 4th Minister, and just going to, 9-7 on mana. This flips into a 4-3. Menace. Yeah, it's a tough spot for us. Tough spot. Real tough spot. There's absolutely no way we win this game. And by absolutely no way, there's an ever slight way. But not if either of these guys die. That's for sure. Honestly, not ever, right? Gives this haste, we double block. Yeah, this is... Yeah, okay. We double block. Yeah. This card is so ridiculous. It's almost the best card in the set. Alright. We'll call it. Alright, for this last game, we're going down the Cruel Witness, down an island, up a plains, 4th Traveling Minister, go. Alright. That may have been the correct thing to do from the beginning, honestly. That very well may have been just what we should have been doing. Not that it really matters for this hand particularly. Double blue anyway, right? Alright, Minister. Now if we draw a rare and then a plains in a row, we're in business. I think this hand is decent anyway. Cradle of Safety at least protects this. This trains this. Oh, he's playing big old Jund, huh? Alright. I would trade this guy for his dork, probably. So once, this is only a 2-2 now. It seemed like we had a lot more spirits than this. Oh, that card is so irritating. Alright. Maybe he thinks we're just throwing this away to train. We can eat him. This is such a good trade. It's like not even funny. This card's so busted. If he just kills this flyer, that sucks. Oh god. This guy's got bombs. Alright, we need a... God, not that. It's fine. It's A-okay. He can turn this. If he wastes his whole turn doing that, that's fine. My. My. Wow, another blue. We are Quite unlucky, I'd say. 6. We're dead. We're quite dead. What makes more... It just makes more sense taking more power off the board, I guess. We want to save our guy, so we'll take 7. We'll chump every turn after if we have to. Alright, protection from werewolves, and he's like red, green-ish, and doesn't have a werewolf. If we play Catilda and then this, we can start kind of making hay. If Griff Rider dies, I don't see a way we can win. It died. Okay. That was rough. We definitely want to draw a plains. So we went 5 and 3, and then we might end 6. Or no, we went 5 and 0, and now we might end. Wow, what did he did I am I it, what it retreat oh god, so shitty. Yeah, so we went 5 and 0, and we're gonna end. This is just over now. Dead on board. Dead on board. That sucked. I thought we might 7-0 that when we were 5-0. Those were very easy matches, but we blew it. Mana, both of those last 2 games. Too much blue. We cut a blue and drew more blue than ever. Alright, till next time.